Let's get back to the picks President-elect Donald Trump has tapped to fill his key cabinet roles. Pete Hegseth, the nominee for Defense Secretary, continues his meetings with lawmakers this week. Hegseth has faced scrutiny, though, over allegations of sexual misconduct, financial mismanagement, and excessive drinking. Our cameras got a live look into one of those meetings earlier today, but Hegseth refused to answer any questions about his road to confirmation. CBS News political reporter Libby Cathey is in West Palm Beach, Florida for us, and she joins us now. Welcome, Libby. Thanks for being with us. What are we hearing from the Trump team about how they view Pete Hegseth's chances of eventually being confirmed?
Good to be with you, Liz. Trump's team is projecting confidence that Pete Hegseth will be confirmed the next Secretary of Defense, despite some questioning the viability of his nomination last week. Hegseth back on the Hill today, as you mentioned, meeting with Susan Collins of Maine. Yesterday, he met with Senator Joni Ernst of Iowa, his second meeting with Ernst. And just to give a little bit of context to that, Ernst said she needed to meet with him again, was not prepared to put her support behind him because not only those allegations of sexual misconduct, financial mismanagement, and potentially a drinking problem that you mentioned, but also because of on-record comments he has made disparaging women in the military. Ernst herself, a 23-year veteran of the Iowa National Guard, served in combat herself. Her daughter is in the Army. Ernst, also a survivor of sexual assault herself, had a lot of questions for Pete Hegseth. Now, Hegseth last night on Sean Hannity said that his comments about women in the military have been misconstrued. He said he looks forward to his FBI background check, to his confirmation hearings, where he can, he said, clear his name from this. But so far, Pete Hegseth notably only meeting with Republican senators, not Democratic senators, but Trump's team saying they're confident he will be confirmed. And they also note that no Republican senator has come out and said that they won't support Pete Hegseth. As Joni Ernst said, now she will support him through this process, Liz.
And Libby, Tulsi Gabbard, the nominee for the Director of National Intelligence, made an appearance on the Hill and faced some fresh questions about her 2017 visit to war-torn Syria amid the overthrowing of Bashar al-Assad. Here's what she said in that.
I want to address the issue that's in the headlines right now. I stand in full support and wholeheartedly agree with the statements that President Trump has made over these last few days with regards to the developments in Syria.
And I want to be clear, your visit to Syria was back in 2017. But Libby, can you give us some background as to why her relationship with Syria is coming into question now and how this could potentially complicate the confirmation process?
Yeah, Liz. Well, Tulsi Gabbard has been put up by Trump for this position of intelligence chief, potentially having access to our nation's top secrets. And some are concerned, Democrats, saying that she simply cannot be trusted. And they point to her relationship with Russian allies in Syria, namely Bashar al-Assad, that 24-year dictator himself who is now in Russia after his ousting in the country on Monday morning. Gabbard facing fresh scrutiny on Capitol Hill because of her relationship with Assad. And as you said, that secret meeting in 2017 while she was a congressman to meet with Assad, that meeting coming in the midst of that nation's civil war when Assad was using chemical weapons on his own people. Now, Gabbard was asked about that meeting yesterday on Capitol Hill. She did not answer shouted questions about that. She did make a general statement leaving a senators meeting saying that she agrees with President-elect Trump when it comes to Syria, saying that the U.S. should stay out of this conflict. That's what he said over the weekend. Of course, this does raise question for the some 900 United States troops currently stationed in Syria. But bottom line here is Democrats and even some Republicans potentially could be worried that Gabbard is potentially compromised, that she is too sympathetic to Russia. But Gabbard trying to disregard those labels this week, and she will likely have this confirmation hearing on Capitol Hill in January where she will be forced to answer these questions, really gaining new relevancy because of the conflict happening in that nation right now, Liz.
All right, CBS News political reporter Libby Cathey in West Palm Beach, Florida, just outside of Mar-a-Lago. Thank you, Libby.